Pretty little black skin girl. Oh, yeah. Pretty little light skin girl, yeah.
What is good, bodies and ballers? It is your girl Naomi, back with another video for your entertainment. And yes, I am back. Not just back, but back, okay?
Okay.
As you have read in the title, today's video will be like tips and tricks and steps on how to move out at 18. I mean 19. Okay, let me do that over. As you have read by that title, today's video will be steps As you have read by that title, today's video will be steps and tips on how to move out at 19. Yes. So for those of you who do not know, cause like I don't know how you're gonna pick up on it yet. Right, so I have moved out. This has been about 2 months now that I have moved out from under my guardian's roof, my grandmother's roof, okay? And I just thought I would like share a little tips on what to do, how to move out, you know, and stuff like that. I know I have not been moved out for long. You might be saying, what should we, but you know moving out, you only move for 2 months. But trust me, these 2 months has felt like a year. But anyways, we want to jump straight into this video. And if you want to see my tips and steps, just keep on watching. Okay, so you want to get on your nerves, your father get on your nerves, whoever you're living in on your nerves, and you just want to get from these, you want space. Like, you just want to get from there, and you just type in on YouTube how to move out at 19, how to move out at 18, and you saw this video. Welcome, I'm here to help you somewhat. So this will be like a fast way to move out. The quote-unquote easier version of moving out. But anyways, let's get straight into it. My first tip would be to get a job.
No!
You cannot move out without money, okay? I don't care what no one says. I see a lot of videos on YouTube saying how to move out with no money. You can't do that. You really can't. Like, how you gonna move out? How you gonna pay rent without cash? So you need a job. Honestly, you want a sugar daddy
And
or a sugar mama, you need a job. Okay? That would be my first tip. Now, when you get a job, if you are not in a rush to move out, it's not urgent, I advise you to my friends message me. BRB, bitch. Alright, I'm back. But wait, if you're not in a rush to move out, like you got the time, you're not really rushing to move out, you just want to move out, I would say honestly, save for a year. So that's my first tip, and that's the first step. Make sure you have a job, a stable job, before you move out. That's if you have the time. If you don't have the time, just get that money, just get that paper for the first month's rent and the deposit, or if you're doing weekly, get the first week's rent and the security deposit and move out. And you just know, if you move out like that without any money saved, you have to be hustling. You can't just be home every day. You gotta be getting up, going out, looking for work, or finding a way to pay your next week or next month rent. Okay? Good. Tip number 2, aka step number 2, would be to save your money. Okay? Save that coin. Forget about the jewelry, forget about buying new shoes, the new shoes that come out, forget about buying new clothes for every outing. Don't try and make some nice clothes that you wear to a voice 2 weeks ago and wear it to the next function, the next 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to bite the bullet, save your money, okay? If you wanna move out, if you really is serious about this, and you will know if you are capable of living an adult life. We will know if you're capable of moving out, because you would see if you're able to save and certain adult things. You would know if you're ready to move out. But that would be tip number 2, will be to save your coin. Don't be spending it all the time. You don't have to go to every event, okay? You will not die without it. And again, I would say if you're not rushing, save for at least a year to a year and a half, because money looks like a lot, but it really isn't. And when you're paying rent and bills, baby, you can see how fast $600 is gone. You will see how fast $1,000 is gone. Right in a job, moving out in a job, living on is not Tip number 3, be cautious of the location. I know you're wondering what I'm talking about. Like, you mean like gunshots, like
I'm in the ghetto. Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Like, you mean? Like, that's not what you mean, but you probably should look for that too. If you're the person that accustomed to that kind of thing. But anyways, I'm speaking of in terms of if you're working. Find a central location, somewhere where the bus route or van route is easy to get, and it's easy for you to get work. Try to find somewhere where you only have to catch one bus or one van to get to work. Because all this is, it has to do with saving your money. When you start to work, you don't want that all your money is going into bus fare. Okay? You don't want to have to get your 2 van.
Dude, what the fuck?
Or if you can't find anywhere where the bus route is easy, what I would suggest you do is find a source of getting to work and getting home, especially if you're working a job with late nights, and especially if you're a female. Find a source of transportation, whether it be a family member or not. Even if you have to pay them, let's say $50 a week, which is kind of a lot if you're working a minimum wage job. But you know, another thing, when you working what?
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
When you're working like a minimum wage job, which is like, I guess like $7 an hour, $7.50 an hour, whatever, and you are paying someone to take you home, try to finesse the situation. Try to negotiate as low a price as you can. Let's say you ask someone to take you to work and bring you back home for a week, and at the end of the week you will give them $50. Try to talk it down to $30, something like that. Tip number 4, after all that, you can finally go apartment hunting, which is like the best part. You know, I mean, sometimes YouTubers and people online like to make it look like it is like so awesome going apartment hunting, but it's really freaking hard. It's really freaking hard going apartment hunting. Even in little Barbados, it is hard going apartment hunting. You'll find an apartment you like. They don't have any vacancies, or the rooms or whatever, the segments are taken. You get there and there's mold on the ground, like different reasons, different things happen. So you can't just say, well, I see this apartment I like and I'm going to move to there. There's a lot that goes into moving into an apartment. Okay? But just find your apartment, go apartment hunting, take your time, make sure you examine the place well, because sometimes you will be in such a rush to move out of your parents' house or whoever's house and move into your own house, that you might forget to check for certain things. You might just come in, or you see a kitchen, you see a bathroom, you see a bedroom, a living room, whatever, you good, you ready to move in. No honey, make sure that sink working, make sure the stove working, make sure the fridge don't leak, make sure the freezer don't overfrost, make sure the bathroom, the toilet in the bathroom flushing, make sure that when somebody flush the toilet that the hot water don't burn your ass in the bath. Like, all the things, make sure the locks on the doors stable, that nobody can't break in while you're sleeping. All of these kind of things you have to find out, not only about the apartment itself but the area. Make sure that nothing crazy goes on in that area. Like, a lot of these things go into apartment hunting. Just make sure you take your time and examine the apartment and the area before you decide to sign that contract and move in. Number 5, which also goes with apartment hunting, would be to find an all-inclusive, what I like to call an all-inclusive apartment, which is an apartment that offers all you have to do is pay the rent. Basically, they offer water, light, some offer natural gas and Wi-Fi. For me, Wi-Fi is a very serious thing, because I do YouTube. I need to upload my videos when I'm ready. I am a makeup artist. I need to be able to get into contact with my clients and answer messages and queries on my makeup page when they do come. So I need Wi-Fi. But find somewhere where you have all these things. Just find somewhere where it's all inclusive, where they offer everything, and all you have to do is pay the rent at the end of the month or the end of the week, and you do not have to worry about bills. Okay? Especially if you're young and you're now starting out, this is what I advise you to do. And then after that, you could look for your place where you have to, pay your own bills and stuff like that. Number 6, create a budget. Okay? Create a budget. I would like to say try to create a budget before you move out, but as I say, sometimes things don't go well with finding an apartment, and you might budget for $150 a week, but then you might end up have to paying $200 a week, or you might budget for $600 a month, but you might end up paying $800 a month or something like that. You understand? So I suggest find the apartment first, and then especially if you're good at budgeting, then you start the budget when you move in. Certain set of money put aside for food, certain set of money put aside for, I guess, transportation to and from work, certain set of money put aside for self-care, because when you move out, sometimes you tend to just make sure the rent paid, make sure you got food, and you forget to buy roll on, and you forget to buy soap, and it smell frosty, and your arms smell green, and people laughing at you, and nobody want to be around you. So then, like, really, like, no, do not let go of yourself because you want to move out. Okay, so make sure you have things budgeted, and you have things in certain slots and areas, and certain amount of money for certain things. When the week come, when the month come, whatever. A little tip would be to, when you're going grocery shopping, go to the cheapest ever supermarket, which in Barbados would be cherished and popular. So yeah, like, forget about Massey and them. Forget about Massey and their nice place, because Massey is very nice, freshly built and all that crazy shit. But forget about Massey and how it looks and stuff. Go for the cheaper supermarkets, popular, cherish. Stick to it for now until you boss up, really boss up, and you gain that coin, and you could afford to shop at Massey and stuff like that. Buy things that can last you a month, shop for a month. Okay, but it's like, when you're budgeting, it's like, make sure you budget, and you budget for it to make sense, and that when you finish budget and you have stuff, you have your rent money, your food money, your self-care money, your transportation money, that you still have at least $30 extra, at least $30 extra out of all of that for just in case anything happens. And what I would also say is start saving, which isn't true, you should be saving all along, but as I said, if you will go in a rush, I would say to be putting no money on your, I guess, credit union or bank every chance you get. So when moments hit that, like Corona come and people lost their jobs or got laid off and stuff like that, you would have money saved, honey. So every chance you get, forget what you're partying, save your coin. Boo.
Period.
And last but not least, a little bonus for you guys would be to have a side hustle. I'm gonna be real with you guys, and most of these jobs here in Barbados and most places don't pay you enough for your work. Don't pay you enough for your lifestyle, even if you're living a basic lifestyle. So it's always best to have a side hustle, so something that like you're good at. It could be like be able to use your hands, whether it's baking, whether it's doing makeup, whether it's doing nails, whether it's doing hair, whether it's barbering, cutting someone's hair, printing t-shirts, whether it's making natural juices, whether it's selling newspapers. Find a side hustle, selling nuts, selling onions. I don't care what it is. Find a side hustle, something that can help you make that extra coins, honey. Because, like, let's say the moment you get laid off and you don't have any money saved, really, you still have that side hustle going. And being an entrepreneur.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Being an entrepreneur myself, I know it is hard as hell starting out a business. So if you're gonna do something like makeup or nails, yeah, you might have the skill, but the work doesn't always come right away. That's what I would say. Even if you're making your money at work and you're surviving, start that side hustle as soon as possible so that you can build your clientele and stuff like that. So at the moment you don't have that job or something goes wrong, you still have that to depend on and you still have that to make money from. So a side hustle is always a plus. Just make sure you're profiting from it and you're not putting all your money into this side hustle or this business and you're not getting anything out of it, because I see a lot of you do that because you want to be cheap and you want people to buy your service or buy your product or whatever. Don't do that yourself because you're wasting money. Good. Oh, another thing I would say, if you're looking somewhere and you don't want to, it's like you don't have enough money to like pay a lot of rent, and let's say you want to pay like $150 a week or $200 a week, and you know that if you're paying that amount of money you're going to have to be sharing with at least one other person in the house. Find someone that you feel comfortable moving with. Find it does not have to be a best friend, it could be just a friend you can trust that you know going to pay the rent, they probably rent and buy their probably groceries on time and not like mess you up. Find someone reliable to rent with if that's the case, if you can't handle the rent on your own. And yeah, Ryder Rooney. It's too freaking weird. But anyways, yes, find someone that can help you do that or whatever. Me, I don't live by myself, I live with my man. What's wrong with me? I live with my boyfriend. We live together. So it's not just me, because I don't feel like I want to live by myself. Like by myself, yeah. But luckily, I have my wonderful husband that I live with. So yeah, just find somebody that you know, especially if you're in a movement, like sometimes you really want a company so that you don't have to feel the urge that you have to go out all the time. Alright, so you could be home and just watch TV with that person, or just like relax. You understand? You understand where you coming from? Go to the beach and stuff like that. You understand? Right? But just like take your time. If you can't take your time, just know it's gonna be harder than normal, because even if you take your time, renting is hard. It is. It is. But if you really serious about moving, you're gonna do whatever it takes, baby. And like, as much as I'm saying it's a lot going into the process, like, it's very rewarding. You have your own place. You ain't gotta worry about nobody in your back. Like, you don't gotta worry about nobody confusing you unless you share a room with somebody and like somebody can help. But you don't worry about nobody confusing you. Nobody tell you when to eat, what time to eat, what to eat. I cook this so you gonna eat this. Nothing. Like, you good, boo. Like, you in control. You in control of everything. Like, you the boss. You the boss. You the boss. You the boss. That's the best part about moving. You just like adulting all the way. Like, if you was an adult before, you was an adult now, honey. You was an adult now. But yeah, that was just my like tips and like secrets and stats. Not really secret, not secret, but stats on how to move out at 19, how to move at 18. I'm 19, as you guys know, I turned 19. Yeah. So if you guys like this video, if you guys enjoy this video, if you found this video educational, if you found this video helpful, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Don't play the game. I don't speak. Smash that like button. If you are already subscribed, I love you. Continue to watch my videos. If you have not yet subscribed and this is your first time, welcome. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload a video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, say bye buddies. I forget my outro ring. Do not forget to share with a friend or 10, and until next time, stay bye buddies and stay bottom mothers. Bye.
The way you a wine, girl, make me have to stop everything. Me want on you in a wifey.